Ready? Hit it. I don't think we're even going on there. Cool.
Okay. My name is Sage Salamero, and today I am interviewing.
Evan Ganaway.
What is your profession?
I'm a teacher at Crockett High School.
Okay. So my first question for you, Ganaway, is why are you passionate about trash in the environment?
I just see it as a problem that could be fixed in a lot of ways fairly easily, and I think it's a problem that a lot of people don't really want to think about and don't want to address. But it's not really going anywhere, so we should probably address it.
Okay. What motivates you to care about the environment and the issues going on right now?
This is a tough question. I guess it just, like, to put it simply, it just seems like the right thing to do. We as people, we're animals that create a lot of trash and pollution, and it seems like it's in our best interest and also just like it's an ethical thing to try to minimize that as much as possible and try to solve the issues that we end up inevitably creating.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you personally do to help this issue, and how do you personally help the environment?
I probably used to do a lot more when I was in college. I read a book called No Impact Man, which was pretty good book. At least it laid out a lot of pretty interesting things about trying to reduce your carbon footprint and just minimizing your waste. Nowadays, I guess I just try to be pretty aware of like what I throw away, and I try not to buy things that use a lot of like plastic or styrofoam or other like non-recyclable materials.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe like buying like bulk produce as opposed to buying like, I don't know, applesauce or something maybe. It's like one example.
Okay.
Whole Foods.
Okay, so one thing going on right now in the Austin community, and I think you know, and we both know, that the homelessness in Austin is a lot. There are a lot of homeless people in Austin. And so I saw this newspaper, and it was talking about how the increased homelessness has contributed to more pollution in our environment and in our community in Austin. So how do you think we should deal with this, or do you have any ideas to deal with this issue?
It's a tough question to answer. I think that we should definitely, as a city, spend more resources on helping people get houses and helping with certain things, that are affecting people's mental health. I think that because there's not a lot of money in treating mental health and trying to solve homelessness, I think not a lot of money has been put into it, just because people don't see it as a lucrative business, and it's unfortunate because it's again, like I said, like the environment, it's the right thing to do, and it's an issue that we should all be working towards solving, but yeah, unfortunately we're not. So I guess in terms of like what we should do, I don't really have the best answer for. I just know that us as individuals can do whatever we can, whether it be volunteering at a soup kitchen or giving food or giving money to those in need, or simply just picking up trash when you see it, stuff like that. I think certainly helps. I think it's only sort of weird or uncommon when nobody does it, but if everybody were to like regularly pick up just litter off the ground, or just engage in, like, with more people that may need help out on the street, then I think that we'd be better as a society for it.
Okay, that was a good answer. Okay,
Thanks.
one, one last thing. So you're a coach at the Crockett tennis team, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that Jacob's music?
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine.
You're a coach at the Crockett tennis team,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure you've noticed as well, but there is a lot of trash around our school.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of
looking
the
at it.
things that we as the tennis team have been doing is we have picked up trash around parking lots or in like around this area in the tennis courts. And so is there anything you want to say about that? Like, do you think we should continue doing that? Because we kind of stopped for a little bit, but should we continue doing that? Do you think that helps really, or is it just doing nothing because we keep picking up these trash and more students come out and they keep littering and they keep throwing all? So what do you think?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's tough. I definitely think we need to not give up, of course, and keep doing it. I mean, just looking at where we're at now, there's a lot of trash, unfortunately. And part of that's because there's no garbage can out here anymore. But the issue was when there was a garbage can, it would get filled up pretty quickly, and the custodian would take it out. Just people would overflow it, and and then the trash would fly either way. So I think if people just were more aware of like what they have trash wise and like where to put it, and like I don't know, they just should be better about not littering, I think. So I definitely think that like as a team, as one of the coaches here at Crockett, I want to clean up these courts, especially when we have tournaments coming up. So I think next week we're gonna, hopefully it's a little warmer, we're gonna be picking up a lot of this trash around here as a whole team, and I think it'll be a good activity for us. Like you said, we've done it before. I think it's a good reminder that like trash just doesn't go away. Like it's a lot of this material, whether it be plastic or styrofoam, styrofoam's plastic, but a lot of this material doesn't go away. So it's designed to like last for hundreds of years. And the thing with that is like a lot of times we drink from a cup or to go container, and then we just throw it away and don't ever think about it again. But that ends up having to be put in landfill somewhere, and that's the reality of it. So if we can avoid creating trash, and at the very least avoid like littering, just having it out in nature, then like we're better for it. So we kind of have a responsibility to do that.
Good question. Good answer.
Good question too.
What's up?
No, good question.
Oh,
you said
okay.
the question.
Okay. Final and last question. So we talked about how there has been a lot of littering around school, a lot of pollution, a lot of trash not being thrown where it's supposed to be thrown. Do you think that if the school implemented policies about our trash or about all of these things, do you think that it would help the issue in our community as a school, or what do you think?
That's a great question. I think, I guess I'm curious to see, what kind of policies would the school implement, to help reduce garbage. Do you have any ideas?
I guess, I don't know. It would be hard to implement policies like that. But I've seen things where schools actually have done it, and it kind of has worked. But, you never know what people at school are going to do.
I think if just to maybe give a guess as to what we could do, just like what we do with the tennis team, if we were to maybe have once a month or once even a week or once every 2 weeks, to where the school sort of engages in just picking up trash around the school. I think if the more people that got on board, the more successful it'd be. And it's it's like this is where we are most of the day. Most of our hours are spent here at school. A lot of us, so it's like we sort of owe it to ourselves to just keep it clean and keep trash out of the trees and the grass and whatnot. I think it's I kept saying we're better off for it, like 5 different times.
It's
but-
fine. Okay, you had some really good answers. Thank you for your time.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thanks. You're recording the whole time.
Okay.